everyone, welcome back to another video. If you don't know who I am, that means you're new. I'm Mark. What's good with y'all? Go check out my other videos. Check them out. I know it's been forever. It's been like a week. I know. I had to think of some good YouTube video ideas for y'all. I had a lot going on. But let's get right into it. 3 items you need in order to concealed carry. Now, some of you guys might argue that technically the word need in this case might not be being used 100% accurately. The reason why I say that is because technically speaking, all you really need, like physically need, to conceal carry is a gun and pants that will hold the gun up. But we're talking about how to properly conceal carry and how to safely do so. So let's get right into it. For starters, number 1 really needs no introduction here. I've talked about it tons of times with you guys. A good holster. You need a good holster to conceal carry. There are several reasons why you need a good holster beyond the fact that it's going to keep your gun from falling in your pants. Beyond just that, you're talking about keeping yourself safe. You see that trigger guard? It is covered. Nothing is getting into there. I've tried slipping a dollar bill in there before just to see if I could get it in there. Can't happen. Thread, I've tried. Can't happen. If you get a good Kydex holster, which you guys, anybody who has watched my channel before knows that I will recommend that to you guys over any other kind of holster. If you get a good Kydex holster, a good sturdy one, you will be able to conceal carry in a much more effective way. Now, moving on from that, something I haven't touched on the topic of too much recently, which is I'm not sure if I have touched on this topic, but a good belt. Some people might be wondering, well, what is defined as a good belt for concealed carrying? One, there are belts completely made for carrying guns. That's like the belt I'm wearing at this moment is by Safariland. It's literally made for concealed carrying. There are several different gun brands. There are several different belt brands you can go to for your concealed carry belt. Some people, they like to just get a super, super thick leather belt. Do I recommend that? Not 100%. I mean, if it works for you, I guess it works. But is it better to have an actual concealed carry belt? Yeah. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a really good reason as to why. Back in 2022, I believe it was, I didn't have a concealed carry belt. Now, of course, I didn't have my permit. I mean, I currently still don't. I'm getting it pretty soon. Constitutional carry hadn't passed yet. However, I wanted to get used to carrying. So what did I do? I carried every single day, all around my house, all at my friends' houses, no matter where I was going, as long as I was on private property and had permission from the owner, I would carry because it was legal for me to do so. Since I didn't have a concealed carry belt, guys, you want to see the only belt that I had? You know what? Actually, hold on. When I tell you guys, we're built different, okay? I'm built a little different than you guys. This was the belt that I was concealed carrying with for the longest time. A Gucci belt. Why? I like the Gucci belt. I liked wearing it. Is there anything that makes this good for concealed carrying? No, not at all. I mean, you guys see that? No, nothing about this belt is good for concealed carrying. Not durable for it. It's not made for it. What ended up happening, some might ask? Well, my Gucci belt eventually started wearing down and breaking. And then also after it started wearing down, it got to a point that my dog got to it, which I was not very happy with. But I mean, I got a new one, no big deal. You need a good belt. Now, to show you guys what a good belt looks like, this is the Safariland belt that I wear. Okay? As you can see, it is a ratchet belt right here. So that way it's not a matter of, oh, well, like this one where there's holes. Oh, it can get loosened. You don't have to worry about that. It is a ratchet belt. It is on there. And not to mention, as you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is like stiff. It is sturdy. It is made for carrying guns. That is the entire point of the product. That's the entire reason the belt was created, was for everyday carry purposes. You know what? While I'm at it, might as well. Might as well, because I have to throw it on my hip for work anyways. All right. And boom, gone. Now, some people might be wondering, is a good belt a necessity? I used to say no. I used to say, well, you don't need it, like to the exact definition of the word need. And of course, yeah, to keep you alive, it probably isn't needed. But can I tell you it is much better? Much, much better? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to be doing a video solely touching on the topic of guns, belts that are made specifically for carrying your guns. So, I mean, while I'm not going to go into too much detail on it, I can tell you that these gun belts in particular definitely make a difference compared to your standard Walmart belt or even something like this. Now, moving on, number three, extremely important, just like the first two, you need a reliable gun. Some people don't like that I say that. You can conceal carry whatever gun you want, but will it be a good concealed carry option? That's where you have to do your own research. You have to stay, I guess, within a certain, what's the word I'm looking for? A certain tolerance of reliability, I guess you could say. I would not go to any gun for concealed carry that I'm worried about if I pull it out and pull that trigger, it's not going to go boom. I would not conceal carry any gun that you're worried about having a ton of malfunctions. None of that makes a good gun. The reason why you need a good gun is so that way your gun can go boom when you want it to go boom. The reason why you need a good holster is so that way your gun doesn't go boom when you don't want it to go boom. You see what I mean? The reason why you need a good belt is so that way your gun can stay in place. Guys, I've sat down, I've talked with you guys for a bit, I've moved around, this gun has stayed exactly right there. It's not super hard, and I understand some people might be arguing, well, hey, what if I don't have the money for all this? Save up for it. It's really worth it having everything you need so that way you can properly conceal carry and do so in a safe and efficient manner. But with that being said, I think that about wraps it up for this video. I don't want to keep going in circles here because, in the end, of course, there are probably going to be more things that some people could say, oh, you need to this list. Like, for example, some people are going to be like, well, why didn't you, add good ammo? Why didn't you add good ammo to that mix? Well, the reason why is because I've already done videos talking about good ammo, what kind of ammo you should get for your everyday carry. So there's no need for it. But with that being said, y'all make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell. When you hit that bell, hit all. And whether or not you agree with me, actually, yeah, I guess in this case, some people can disagree with me, but don't knock it until you try it, okay? Get a good holster, get a good belt, have a good gun. I don't know why this is so hard for people to understand. You have these three things, you chances are will be concealed carrying like a pro. That's really it. But with that being said, whether or not y'all went ahead and liked the video or not, go ahead and comment down below why or why not you liked it. And then make sure to check out all my other videos. Y'all make sure to stay legal, stay safe, stay dangerous. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.